going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your first time here. Now, wind's blowing today, so hopefully it doesn't mess the audio up too bad. I have this wireless microphone with the dead cat, so hopefully that will block out some of the wind noise. But anyways, I got this trike about 3 weeks ago, and so far I've put about 45 miles on this thing, and it is absolutely awesome. I am loving this Addmotor trike. You can see I got it in the military green color because the kind of guy I am. There was somebody, I posted a photograph of this bike about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago in the community section here on YouTube, and somebody added a comment, said, don't you look, I bet you look tough riding that, trying to be funny, you know. And no, like I told them in the comment, I don't worry about looking tough. Looking tough is the farthest thing from my worries, looking tough. I want something to take me around quietly. I can go to the store. The store right here for me is about 4 miles one way and 4 miles back, obviously. So about 8 miles, great for that. Has a large storage compartment in the back here, as you can see, to haul things in. Has a basket in the front. And this is an excellent way to get around if you live in a city, a suburb, or something like that, or even where I live here in the country and the stores aren't too far away. You know, 10 miles one way, 10 miles back is a good ride on this, but it will make it fairly easily. It's rated for about 60 miles. However, you know, those ratings mean if it's perfectly level ground and the person weighs about 150 pounds. So it depends on what kind of road you're on, how much steepness you have, how much downhill you have, your body weight, what you're carrying, and things like that. But it will easily get, you know, 25, 30 miles regardless if you have it fully charged up. And the wheels on this thing are huge. I'll show you here in a minute, a little bit close up. But this isn't, you know, an off-road vehicle. This is good for fields on your property. This is good to take, you know, feed to your chickens and feed to your rabbits and haul tools around like that on your farm. It's good for like logging roads, but when you get into mud and things like that, you're going to get stuck. So you want to keep that in mind. This isn't an off-road vehicle. This is good for old roads, old logging roads that aren't steep and muddy. It's good for gravel. It's good for pavement. It's good for going concrete. But this is excellent. Like I said, if you live in a city, urban area, suburban area, it's really all you need. You can save a lot of money on gasoline, on wear and tear in your vehicle. My truck, you know, I have a Toyota Tacoma, and right now it has 145,000 miles on it. I'm trying to keep the miles down on that and save money on gasoline and parts and things. So I got this Addmotor trike. You know, I can drive around on this and it's quiet. If you have like a motorcycle or something like that, it's gonna make a lot of noise. ATV, you're gonna make a lot of noise on this. You can just ease around and enjoy the scenery, and no one really pays attention to you because you're there before they know you're there. That's how quiet this thing is. You're there and you're gone before they even know it. Let's take the camera off here and I'll go around this trike and talk about some of the features. As you can see, this has some large wheels. Here's the actual motor. It's a front wheel drive. Here's the disc brakes. You can see here how big this wheel actually is compared to my leg. There's my knee. You can see the wheel comes up to about right there on my leg. You can see the wideness of this wheel compared to my hand. So it has large wheels. And like I said, it's good if you are on pavement, gravel, old logging roads and things like that, but it's not made for mud. However, if you get stuck, the back wheels, you actually help power the back wheels through the pedaling. So you have the back wheels going if you're pedaling here, and you can have the front wheel going too. So you have essentially, you know, a 3-wheel drive. Military green, Addmotor M-340 is the model number on this. It has horn, fenders, shocks, light, basket on the front, and the seat, you can see it's comfortable with the backrest. It has fenders, has brakes in the rear. This is the basket here. You can see there's plenty of room in the basket, large size. You can take this basket out here with Velcro straps and just have this metal portion here. It has signal lights. There's a switch up on the top on the handlebars. You just press the button and the signal light will come on right or left depending on which way you're turning around or turning. Here's the other side. You can see brakes on that side. The front wheel is actually larger than the rear wheels. Heavy duty frames, you can see, good weld. You charge here, you plug your charger in there to charge it up. This is the battery. This is the key right here. Because there are two keys, the seat, you can take this off here and the seat will come off, and you can take the battery out. Now these mirrors, I actually bought these separately. These were, I think, $26 a piece for these mirrors. But I would definitely recommend you get some of these if you're gonna ride this on the road any at all, because you want to know what is behind you when you turn off, because it could be deadly if you turn off and not know what's behind you. Someone could be coming out, passing you or something like that, and you're trying to turn off, and you can get demolished very, very quickly. The signal lights are here, and it has a horn, brakes, 7-speed here. You give it, here is how you make it go, your throttle. But like I said, guys, so far I like this thing a lot better than I did the traditional e-bike that I have, two-wheeled e-bike. A lot more stable. I can be more relaxed on this with the nice comfortable seat, big wheels, powerful motor, good brakes, good solid frame. I love the color. You get this in different colors, but I like this military green color. But if you're looking for an electric e-bike or trike, and you can afford it, I would definitely suggest this Addmotor trike over traditional e-bike. This was actually just about $3,000 for this trike, so it's kind of expensive. However, in the long run, you can save money on gasoline, wear and tear in your vehicle, tires, brakes, upkeep on your vehicle, miles in your vehicle. So you'll save money in the long run if you get one of these and you use it often. Like I said, you can go to the store with this. It has the basket on the back that is quite large, basket on the front for storage. Okay guys, here is the signal lights I was talking about. As you can see, turn to the right, turn to the left. Before I conclude this video, let's talk a little bit about safety. I had dark clothes on today, dark sweater here, and a green t-shirt. I wasn't going out in any traffic or anything like that. However, if you're going to go out in traffic, driving where there's cars driving, be sure to wear something that is bright color, like an orange shirt, safety vest or something like that, to be sure people can see you when you're on the road. Always use your turn signals, because it's dangerous out here, because a lot of people drive crazy and they're not paying attention, and subconsciously, they're looking for other cars. They're not looking for someone riding a trike. So it makes you more difficult for people to see, actually. Same way if you're riding a motorcycle. It's more difficult to see for people driving because they're not actually looking for that subconsciously. So be sure to wear something bright color, like an orange shirt, red shirt, something that's going to contrast against, you know, the background. A safety vest, for example, would be great. You might want to wear a helmet also when you're out riding. And another thing I've noticed is that dogs love to chase this thing. And some dogs get rather aggressive, and they're chasing the trike, and your legs are right there. And it'll go 20 mile an hour, 22, 23 miles per hour, which will outrun a lot of dogs long term. However, they can run that fast and catch up with you. And if they're aggressive dogs, and there's some around here like that, they can nip your legs, bite your legs, your feet, and things like that on that trike because they're right there at that level. So, when you're riding, keep that in mind. If you can in your state legally, I want to carry something like this right here in your pocket. That way, you know, if a dog gets close, you can bring this out and hit the dog in the head, across the back of the neck somewhere, or something, across the rear end, or something, this baton. But be sure to make it where it's legal, because these aren't legal in every state to carry these. You have to take training here in Tennessee to be able to carry this legally. So, you know, you might want to carry a stick, something like that, to knock those dogs off with. Maybe some bear spray or something, if that's something that's going to be a concern, you know, where you are. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Creekmore out here, and I'll see you guys next video, hopefully.